Hello there and welcome to the new video. Now today I'll be showing you my structure and my system on how to create beautiful AI video clips that can showcase merge or any type of ad like this one. Pretty good, right? And yeah, let's get straight to it. So first off, what I'm gonna do is explain the structure as always inside of my robot, how do we work and what is the first step. So the first step is always some sort of inspiration. That's the main part you want to do, or some sort of structure that you pass over to AI, so the AI doesn't have to think, because obviously it doesn't think like you, and the output is only as good as your input. So yeah, that's our first step. Our first step will be the inspiration. Let's just write it right here, inspiration. Okay, now this can be, I don't know, image, this can be okay, sorry about that, inspiration. This can be, as I already said, any type of video. It can be real, it can be just an image. Obviously, videos are pretty good since we will be creating a video, and AI nowadays, like Cloud Code, can analyze this video just like images. It will just split it into specific frames and analyze it with also the sounds. So for me, I sent over a reel, and it analyzed this reel and created the whole structure based on that. So the second part is where it created the structure, and with the structure, what we're going to do is send over our actual merge references, or if you are using merge, which I was, you want to send over the references like this. So you just copy the whole image, for example, you paste it over and you send it over to the AI. Obviously, there's going to be lots more than just one image, and you create this little storage. So little storage, like storage. Okay, you create this little storage with all of these little merge references that the AI will also use in our structure. Okay, now once we've got this, we'll receive the actual structure in the first step, and what we'll do is create start frames, because with the AI, and the AI video generation, what you don't want to do is create like these long videos, since after 7 seconds, the video quality goes a lot down. Even with the newest models like Cadence 2.5, it just goes down. That's just how it is. That's why what we want to do is first create frames, and then we'll also split all of the longer videos into super small takes that are like 2 to 5 seconds. And yeah, first thing, we want to create the first frames, like the start frames. I can show you in the actual Event Labs scenario. So for example, I've got this video that we created, and we have a start frame that looks like this. And this AI image was created through ChatGPT. Okay, so what we're going to do is get the prompt. So prompt plus image generation. Okay, image generation. Okay, now once you've got this, what you want to do, we've got all of these little like images, right? Bam, 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 bam. We've got all of these images. What we want to do is send all of these frames or images, so like the first frame, second frame, third frame, to AI once more, and this AI will now generate our full-blown story and full-blown, again, prompt for the animation. So now fourth step is prompt for animation. Okay, and then I can again show you. I'm not sure if I will find it somewhere here. Let's see, it was not this one. Oh yeah, it is this one. So we send over all of the frames that we have, and then it generates, or maybe this one was for ChatGPT generation. Let's see, bit more. This is the one, I believe. Yes. So first I started off by sending all of my frames. Then I simple like prompt where I send over also the video Instagram reel that is inspiration, and you are the best animation and video ad developer out there. I have created 10 frames from Nanobana of my merch. I want to animate this and later down the line edit it so it looks amazing, fast and quick edits. The video I am passing over is the exact reference. I want to follow quick crazy animations. Okay, and then it just generated this animation MD right here that I can just walk through, and what it does is just gives me the prompts and references to everything I need. So I would just take the prompt, I would go to 11 Labs, send it over, paste it over right here. And then image references, you can do either normal image references, or if you put seedance right here, then you can put start frames, which are much better, I believe. I use start frames most of the time, or what I would do is just use image references. There I would say this is a start frame. Like for example here, I believe I did it, not here but here, where we send over the start frame as image 1, and then as image 2 is the reference to the actual t-shirt, so the t-shirt doesn't change and is exactly the same throughout the video. That's pretty things that you need to think of. Okay, once we've got this, we can get back to our MyRobot, so prompt animations. Then you pass over all of these and actually like animate. So animate. Okay, this gives us some nice videos. I apologize for my grammar sometimes with these English words like animate. I'm not sure if I wrote it right. But yeah, this gives us these little videos. I used 16:9 formatting, so 16:9 formatting. And yeah, it's most of the time like 5 seconds. So 5-second videos where something like happens. I don't know. He is, I don't know, jumping around. Yeah, that's the animation part. Okay, and the 6th one is editing. This is our last step, which is, well, we don't do this. It is editing with AI. So editing. Now I'll show you exactly the structure that I used for editing, since, I mean, editing, you can do multiple steps. You've got multiple plugins at this point for Claude, like the Hyperframe, but we will not be using that. Or then you've got the FFmpeg upgraded, which can analyze everything, or you've got Remotion. I think I've got the whole section of the tools right here. Yes, let me just send over. So editing, for editing we'll be using these tools. Now I will make sure to leave the comments for downloading all of this down below, but it's extremely simple. Basically this one is for the basic cuts, grades and stuff like that. Then this one is for the sounds and on beats stuff, and RIFE is for mostly like the speed ramps, so you can play around with the speed and slow motion, etc, etc. And then Remotion is the best one for actual edits and maybe some transitions, cool stuff like that. Also it can create nice like how would I say, scroll grades. That's what Remotion is good at. And yeah, we don't need Hyperframe right now because we will not be creating any motion graphics. And this is pretty much it. Now let me just walk you lastly through whole editing steps and how you can add this in. So I believe it's the last thing right here where we've got the video, and when I scroll up we can see I again send over the edit handoff, where we again paste over all of the video clips that we've got, and we just tell it that it should take all of these clips and make a concise video out of it. As also we are again sending over our example inspiration video, since that's the main part that makes this exactly like we want it to be. Okay, and then of course we just play around with it. We check out all of the videos, because for example this first one wasn't as good. Oh no, this is the last one. First one. Okay, no, then I believe it probably updated itself, so I cannot check the latest versions, but obviously there were some changes. Sometimes it just didn't do enough edits, sometimes it did take too much of a close-up, so we had to upscale some of the videos. That's stuff that you might have to do, but it's extremely simple to upscale. I mean, you just go to 11 labs. For example, I did with this one because we had a close image and it just wasn't good enough. So just what we did is upload the video right here, video reference. Then you choose Topaz video upscale and you will upscale the video, and that's all you have to do. And yeah, that should be pretty much everything. Now we know how to create these videos. It is pretty great. This structure is something you will probably follow always, or at least for me, it's the best one to follow. And yeah, I hope this was helpful to you. Now you can create these beautiful and creative ad videos. So yeah, see you in the next one, and bye bye.